Guess what time it is? It's Atom time. Gee willikers, it's been a while. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have got a lot here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everyone in between, we are going to be catching up because I have been so slack and I am sorry. Last few episodes have been a little bit few and far between. We've got from number 31 to 38 and I'll try and get through it relatively rapidly to get caught up and get things done. So let's get straight into it. Number 31. Alright, I'm going to just rip through these like I did in the last few episodes, if I can find my knife. I won't dwell too much on the boring bits. We have got parts of the leg, I think. Let's get rid of that stuff. Alright. In the book, we'll flick through the book quickly. Got some Atom. Looks like games can be played on his LCD screen. What do we got here? More robots. Virtuality. There's a similar robot that looks similar to Atom. I should hold that up a little bit closer. If I can. There we go. So maybe based on the same platform, maybe. They just changed to be an Atom shape rather than that shape. Aid AI. AID AI. Aid AI. Not much going on in this book, but we'll get straight into the thing. So this one is just programming. We've got to put the servo horn on, our servo, and then program it. So I won't show you the programming as usual because it's boring and we've seen it before. But this one, I think, is number 10. Did I see a number 10? Number 10. Alright, I'll get my stickers. Which side are we looking at? This side. Number 10. Alright. Come on. There we go. 10. Now we've got to line this up and put this doohickey on. And put a screw in. As usual, looks like we need 2, but they give us 3. Okay, I'll stick those in here for now. We'll get rid of that one too. Okay, so now, next step I have to program, so give me a sec, I'll be right back for the next step. Alright, that's all programmed, so we've got to put the 45mm long wire, which this is, 50, 45, close enough, into the servo. Make sure that's pushed in properly, and then we've got to put some black tape, the felt tape, which is here. I've got to put a strip of this over there. This just makes sure that the plug doesn't come unplugged. I guess it's going to be in his foot swinging around a bit. Yeah. Alrighty. Fold it over. And that is done. Alright. Looks like we might get another servo in the next one, I'm not sure. But let's get into it. Number 32. Yep, servo. And in this book we have Something to do with the servo. Oh, what's that? Looks like Doraemon. Doraemon? No, 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 no. It's Haro from Gundam. That's right. Looks like a little AI toy thingy. Is it like a modular programming language or something? Yeah. Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to program another servo, and then we start putting it into this stuff. Cool. Okay. Once again, I'll program it. I'll be back in a sec. And we are programmed as number 11. Okay, we've got to put the little servo horn on, as usual. Okay. And then program it. I've done that. And we've got to put the wire in and tape it into place. Like the last one. But then we've got to, how does this work? We've got to bring the wire like that and then tape into place with the white tape. That's the right side, yeah? Yep. So like that. And then like that. Kinda. That's going to stay stuck. Like that. Alright. Now we need this one. Aha. So we've got to tape this one on there as well. Does it matter which way? Doesn't matter. No, doesn't matter. Okay. That goes there. So they level. We've got to tape this one on top of that one. Another bit of paper tape. And we've got to make it the same length. Like that. Now we get to use these. One or the other. I think it's that one. Yeah, see it's got this, showing this gap here. And they go through that gap. Is it that way around? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They go like that. So there's a gap there, which is a gap there. And that's where those wires go. That's alright. Make sure. Huh? Hang on, hang on. Ah, I see. We've got to bring that like that. Yeah, okay. In front. So it's got to be, this wire's got to be on that side of that wire. Alright. Now we put these ones through the hole. Like that. And it looks like we've got to tag this wire. tag that for some reason. Whoops, hang on. Okay. And we have that. Now we take this one. Oh, I see why we have to tag it. It's going to have two servo wires coming through. And now we know which one is which. Aha. Smart cookies designing this. Okay, so now we got that. And that one goes through there. And that closes up somehow, like that. Yeah, look at that. Click. Make sure it's all closed, and we put 3 screws in. They give us 4. Ooh, in case you flick them everywhere like that. One, 2, and 3. Alright, I'll get rid of that other spare screw. I'll put it into my little stash of parts. Dunk. And it looks like we've got the part done. Hey? Well, that's not bad. What's on the next page? Power supply. We're going to get a power supply. Number 33. I'm not sure what the go is with the power supply. Yep. Power supply. It is a GUCF brand switching adapter. 100 to 240 volt universal. Nice. 1.3 amp at 50 to 60 hertz, and the output is, oh wow, 7.8 volts at 6 amps. 6 amps. Nice. 7.8 volts. That's a interesting voltage. 7.8. Probably for the if they have a lithium battery or something, it's probably some sort of 3.6, 4.8, 7.8. Oh, yeah, I don't know. More robots. Oh, we got quad pods. Hex pods are they? Or hex. We've got the 6 legs. These have got 4 legs. They're cool. I would like to make one of those. Like a spider sort of walking robot. That'd be awesome. Tapia Papero I Unibo Q0. You know what they need to make? Not make a robot that looks all nice and smooth and white plastic and friendly. Give me a badass looking robot. Like these are starting to look a bit badass, like Metal Gear sort of stuff, you know? I want something that looks industrial, military. My first atom. This guy has got a bit of atom gear. Nice collection going on there. Okay, so what are we doing here? We did that. Now we plug the power supply in and check that the light comes on. Is that it? Oh, you can check the rotation of this. I'll do that off camera because it will take a bit of time. It's pretty boring just watching these rotate. Alright, we better check the power supply anyway. Of course, it's got a blue LED apparently, because blue is futuristic. I prefer green myself. and not too bright as well. High brightness, ultra bright LEDs can burn your eyes out. There we go. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there we go. Blue LED. Ah, it's not too bright. Good. Alright. Well, that's that one done. Let's get that power supply out the way. What is next? More of this. To the other side, or no, it might be further up the leg. I'm not sure if that's the thigh or the shin, like the lower leg or the upper leg. Let's find out. 34. Christmas style. Gee. Oh, it was only about a month ago. I was going to say, Christmas is a while ago, but only a month. Okay, next magazine. Pepper again. MEU 3. See, it looks so unthreatening and so benign and round and safe and ergonomic. Nah, man. Give me something that looks dangerous and badass. That looks pretty cool. Denso. That's a VR car or something. What? Okay. What have we got here? A virtual reality helicopter. Way back from the days of Atom. Huh. 1986. Camera on a stick, so you can look over like a periscope. And then a UAV. Helicopter. Cool. Alright, so what do we have to do now? Got this one. Number 1. We want that one. Okay. So if we have that sitting like that. Like that. That goes through there. Like that. Yep, that's correct. And we have 4 screws to put in. Once again, like the tyres on a car, you go diagonally opposite. That way you make sure that you're not skewing the thing as you tighten up the screws. You always jump across to the furthest away screw. Okay. Now there's a bushing. Which goes on here. Like that. Now, oh, that one. 1. Just having a look, what's going on. This is testing the angle, so I'll do that off camera again. Okay, so we like that. We'll grab these ones out. That one goes like that. Ah, and then we put 2 screws. Like that. And that's it for this one. Next one, Merry Christmas. It's probably going to be another servo. Servo City. Oh, come on. There we go. It is another servo. Yay! What's in the book? Ooh, concept vehicles. I've seen one like that. An earlier model of this Toyota thing. It's like a Toyota Segway. That looks pretty cool. I'll drive that. Looks almost like Tron. Oh, and the Curatus, the robot duel. Did anyone see that on the YouTube? It was Curatus and Megabots or something. They had the robot battle thing. Yamaha motorbike. It's like that's a robot riding the motorbike. And a Honda little box thing. Delivery robot. Looks like the little robot. It's like a forklift and it recognises the symbols and stuff. Drives around and does stuff. Stacks blocks. Okay, so what have we got? I'll just quickly look forward. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and program this servo and I'll be back to do the rest. That one was number 12 and we need to put the servo horn on. In the usual manner. Line up the dot with the slot. Like so. And the screw goes in. Alright. And then sticker on, wire in, program it. Another bit of black stuff. Black felt. Like that. Now, this one. That's got to come in like that, right? And then go in there. And then this one goes there. These come out like that. Then that one onto there. Make sure your wires aren't pinched, make sure the gap's all closed, and 3 screws. Looks like we might get some red stuff. It's an atom with an atom. That's the bust. This one. What have we got in here? Yep. Some red bits. Number 36. Carrio delivery. A little delivery robot. Ah, hologram. It looks... Oh, I don't know if that's a character or not. But it looks Cortana slash Rayanami slash blue version of Hatsune Miku-ish. It'll be like a Pepper's Ghost style system. There'll be like a mirror inside there, and there's a LCD that projects. Oh, it'll be probably in the top in this one. And it shines down and then reflects, and because you can't see where the reflection layer is, it appears to be hovering. They can be quite effective, actually. Okay, let's get straight into it. So, we need this one. Which way around? That way, like that. And we need this one. And that goes on there. With... what screws? Black screws. Not sure what the difference between black screws and silver ones are, but I use what they tell me. Diagonally opposite, like always. Okay. And it's more testing of the extents, the limits. That's going to be down to his foot. So that's his, probably his right leg. Oh, well, he's got a picture there. It's his right leg. $14, $15. Oh, we get to connect it to this. Look at that. We're starting to get some functional bits happening here. Ain't that cool? Alright, so that's got to screw onto there. Make sure we're pointing the right direction, yes. This is actually starting to look like something. One, two. Can anyone hear that baby crying? I think he's hungry. I don't know if the mic's picking it up. Don't worry, he's being looked after. Okay, so look at that. Yeah. Got a few degrees of freedom there. So there's his hip forward and back. There will be hip left and right. There's the knee, ankle, and then foot rotation. So we've got that, and now we can put the other side on. There. How does that line up? No, I've got upside down. Derp. And I'll get it figured out in a sec. Oh, here we go. There we go. That's better. Hang on a sec. That's not fitting very well. Well, is that meant to fit like that? It seems a bit wide, doesn't it? See the gap? Give me a sec. I'll be back in a sec. I just got to check this. I figured out my derp. I put the thing on upside down. So when I went to put the second piece on and I thought it was upside down, it's actually the right way up. Because I put the first piece on upside down. Jeez. I need adult supervision. Getting too enthusiastic. Next box, 37. What's in 37? Oh, Raspberry Pi 3. No wonder this one was a bit more expensive than the rest. This is our brain. Look at that. Raspberry Pi 3. Because I haven't got 1,000 of these laying around the place. I actually lost some of them somewhere. I had to go searching for them. But then I found them. So Raspberry Pi 3, I'll put that aside. Because that won't be getting used right now, I don't think. That will be going into the body cavity, most likely. Alright, we got someone playing with Atom. Straight into the leg. What are they saying? Raspberry Pi 3. Alright, just pull it out, have a look at it. Here's the bits and pieces. Put it back away so it's safe. Okay, so now we need a connector. Oh, is it that? No. Oh, that. This is our connector that connects all of these wires together. So they got to go all into there, and into there, and into there. And it doesn't really matter which order they connect in, because that's why we're indexing all the servos. So all the servos actually get the signal, but they only respond to the address that's like lines up with them. So you send a command to servo 12 and it'll go to all the servos, but only 12 will respond. Kind of like those the LEDs, those RGB LEDs you can put in a string, and each one just passes on the signal to the next. A little bit different, but kind of the same. Kind of the same, but totally different. Come on. That plugs in there, and that plugs in there. And that hides away inside there. Okay, now tests and limits and stuff. Let's see if we can get this one on, not upside down. So that one goes like that. bear with me while I wrangle this. Oh, I see, there's slots there. There we go. A little bit squishy, but not too bad. I'm just gonna, just check those wires aren't getting pinched. Okay, now what screws do we use? Black ones, which they've given us more of. What about that? Oh, that just clips on, it seems. Oh no, there's screws on the inside. Okay. That one and that one, and then this one, clips on, and we put 2 screws in from inside in here. One and 2. Look at that. That's a complete leg unit. Leg unit completed. Cool. Did I get it right? It looks like I got it right. Wow. And it says put it in a bag to protect it. So I might go and get a Ziploc bag and do that. We do have one more, and I think it's going to be another servo. Black screws there. Yep. This will be the last one for this video. And it is a servo. We might program it now, maybe not, I don't know. This is probably going to be for the next leg. Hey, look at this. Talking about sensors and stuff. There's going to be a sensor in his forehead. Yeah, there's a hole there. I thought there might be something just there. You see there? A sensor of something, and then looks like an LED behind his heart. And some control box thing. Robot dogs? That's not ABO, is it? Yeah, it's ABO. They're re-releasing ABO. I saw that at Shinagawa Station. They had a big display there with the ABO dog in there. So Sony, they ended the ABO line years ago, but they're re-releasing it, which is pretty cool. Basically, like, looks like a similar to the Atom style with all the plastic and the joints and stuff. Yeah. 1999? Is that when it's ERS 110? Is that the last one they made in the previous? I don't know. I didn't really follow. When I was younger, I always wanted one, but they were kind of really, really expensive. So I never got one. The NVIDIA GPU. Not GPU, the what do they call that? Tesla. The Tesla for all the deep learning stuff. Servo. We got the leg complete. I don't think there's anything to do on this one. Not until next time we get the other leg. Alright guys, well that's pretty much it for this episode. Hang around and I'll eventually get some more out. I'll try to do a bit more regularly than what I have been. But that's not a bad effort for this one. That's really cool. I'm kind of happy with that. Oh, yeah. Alright guys, thumbs up. Don't forget the Patreon. Stick around. We'll have more videos for you. We'll see you next time.